Read it. What the... Is this the right show? Did I download the right thing? I mean, the animation is cool and all, but it's not Your Lie in April. Oh, never mind. We got Takashi. Well, that's a nice change of things, where he's the one hoping that he reached her. Hello, I'm Joeuphonium. My name is Joe, and I play the euphonium. Welcome back for another reaction, where I share my thoughts as a musician about a TV show or a piece of media that deals with music and musicians. So last time on Your Lie in April, Kousei finished his performance, but yeah, there were some problems there. He had to do a full stop and restart the piece. The restart, when he did restart it, it sounded very good, and like, yeah, I went into the whole, like, the musicality and all that. But, yeah. In a competition, that's not a good thing if you stop. Real world, he would be disqualified right then and there just for stopping. Because they have to consider the whole performance. Like, everyone else is pretty much judged as soon as they walk down onto the stage, and obviously it wouldn't be fair if he was only judged from when he started the final iteration of his performance, the final good version there. So, yeah, that's the tough call the judges would have to make. But, yeah, real world, I'm pretty sure he would just be, you stopped, you're done. Let's see how this goes, though. I'm excited. This is Your Lie in April, episode 11. Oh yeah, this is the judge guy that was screaming at the end in the little teaser. This is the part where he screams, doesn't it? Oh. I think I know what he means, though. In terms of, like, finding you, your style, and all that. You should have already reached that level. Where you, like, know how to express and everything. Oh, shut up, Watari. And why are we looking at it horizontally? Oh, okay. And she's got a little child who doesn't have fully developed eyes also. That's interesting, if she's aware of all the treatment that he faced. That's interesting that we're bringing her into the mix now. Rather than just have it be a thing just the audience knows. And why are you horizontal? Your hero is an imagined conception that you built when you were like 4. Don't be surprised when the real thing turns out not to be just like you imagined. Like he actually is a real person, duh. Tsubaki, you're way more emotionally intelligent than Watari there. Watari's the opposite kind of person who should comfort someone who's depressed. Even though Kousei does not seem that depressed. He seems much more elated than he ever has been. Mm-hmm. You got probably a few years of emotion suddenly catching up with you now. Just don't get hit by the train. That's a nice little... Instead of the train, yeah, where it was... He feels emotionally engaged and moved by the performance, as good or as bad as it was. Whereas before he just didn't feel anything about it. He's not a robot anymore. That was the whole meaning of that. There are a lot of weird cat things in this show. Oh yeah, how did her thing turn out? Wasn't she? Oh, what did she got some sort of award prize thing in that? So I wonder what like she'll add to the show, um, with like her more experience, and like how she'll interact with Kaori. Because now we have two other musicians focusing on Kousei. Oh yeah, they have to do their thing. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, that's actually that's pretty common actually. Yeah, they'll usually the winners, finalists, or whatever. They'll do a performance at the end. That's more open and more about it being a performance concert and everything. And yes, you will. You better. We didn't make all this progress for you to chicken out again now. Oh. I've heard that name before, Chrysler. I think it's a, I think there's a Schumann piece called Chrysleriana, named after him. But I think he wrote a lot of violin things. I remember observing a violin lesson where they were playing some stuff by Chrysler. It's a real person. Bottom line, it's a real person that they're referring to. More subdued pieces can be better to work out the more musical things without all the technical stuff to run through, unless she has a lot of technical stuff in her part to do. Oh yeah, she did fall and... Yeah, falling on a violin, that could destroy it. She cares about her instrument. I wouldn't call her self-righteous. Energetic and exuberant, maybe. She knows her stuff, and about especially with the emotional expression qualities of music. She definitely has mastered those ideas. And that's a nice turnaround too, where he kind of like, you know, where Emmy wanted to be like that and do just like that. Now he's feeling that about Kaori, and now he's chasing that. More development, you know, we set it up with Emmy, and now it's paying off with our main characters. The show is very well written in that respect. In terms of, you know, seeding ideas, not just musically or event-wise, but like characteristics. They can see them in a smaller thing, be it like in a flashback to the bridge jumping off to have it pay off in the current timeline, or with Emmy's feelings. And as soon as I mention jumping off a bridge, seeding that idea of like chasing and wanting to be like that with Emmy, and now in the characters we focus more and more invested in. Now we have it pay off by having it be a part of their lives. This is a reference to her own medical things going on, isn't it? This is all foreshadowing. Let me know if I'm right or not. I don't know. Especially with like her little note about her small back there. That just touched on something important there. By innocent, I guess they're referring to him as a little child. Which is a real thing that's discussed and debated today. Like, can a small child turn out a masterful performance, even though age-wise, life-wise, they haven't lived to experience the kind of emotions that a piece might be asking the performer to evoke. Hope I didn't miss anything. But yeah, I mean, you could teach them the actual mechanics. It gets louder, it grows here, or whatever. You can teach them to produce those actual sounds. But like, there's a debate kind of like how genuine is that? If they haven't lived to experience those things, to put them from internally their own feelings into the music. And as a little kid, yeah, if they're innocent, otherwise haven't experienced those things. Yeah, what do you say about that? Yep, I'm totally right. That's foreshadowing. Oh, is she quoting Peanuts there? Yeah, I think I'm definitely right about that being foreshadowing. We dropped it for a while ever since her accident, but now we're bringing it up again. I think that's 2 episodes in a row now we've referenced that. So, yeah. I'm wondering where this is going, because now we're really in that... I'd almost call that was like the first Act 1 of the story is done. Now we're in Act 2, especially because we just introduced a whole new character. And all of our characters, or at least, I mean, Kousei really has developed now. And is in a completely different mode now. So yeah, what do you think? I mean, with all this foreshadowing stuff, I kind of wonder, like, am I getting it right? Other qualities of the show, you know, let me know. Let me know what you think. I'm Joeuphonium, my name is Joe, and I play the euphonium. I'll see you again for Your Lie in April, episode 12. See ya! Happy playing! Hey, did you like that video? Well, I've got more. Right now, I'm reacting to 3 shows. Mozart in the Jungle, Nodame Cantabile, and Your Lie in April. If you haven't seen any of those before, click the videos to start at the first reaction. New reactions get posted every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And check out some of the other stuff I have on my channel too. Enjoy, and happy playing!